My name's Pierce, go by Non-Exit Fiction, and this is Self-Care episode number 2. Probably chop that up later. Okay, so right now I'm talking to you on the 24mm G Master with my Ronin SC attached to it. I just want to see how well everything smoothly flows through, how well it's actually capturing my sound, etc. That's just a leaf. Anyway, I'm trying to get the focus locked on a little bit better so it can actually pick up. I'm sure that wind is not doing my mic any justice, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. Today I just decided to go to a park and do a little bit of a photo shoot, test out some gear. I got the new Sigma 85mm 1.4 lens. It's actually a used lens and it's not really new, but definitely want to get it for those really sharp, clean portraits. So let's kind of go over everything that's in my gear and get you an idea of the 2020 setup. Today is a really cloudy day, so it's perfect to shoot in. There's no sun flares, it's not super hot, it's actually cold. So yeah, I'm gonna try to start walking around, exploring more parks. I forgot about this park that I'm in right now. It's actually right near my house, like 15 minutes. And yeah, apparently a lot of people fly drones out here. Not today, but I just had a woman stop me and tell me, ask who I was filming for, and I just said no, I'm testing out some gear. But she basically wanted to let me know about the drones and how they get stuck in the pines. So can't wait to see somebody have that issue. No, I actually don't, but you know what I mean. How's your 2020 going? How are you manifesting those goals? For me, I quit Netflix, right? I canceled my Prime membership, so I kind of stopped streaming, and I've focused more my YouTube consumption to either really good audiobooks that are on there, or self-help things, or learning how to do stuff, and just a little bit of sources of the news. Obviously, I'm going to be watching the debates tonight, so you guys know what day this is being filmed on. And that's another thing I'm pretty big in, politics. I really enjoy how many progressive policies we're starting to see that are becoming on the Democratic agenda in 2020, which is really nice. And I really want to hear more about climate change. I really want to hear more about money in politics and what we're doing, rather than the billionaires and Pete's Wine Cave happening all the time, because I know for the mainstream it's kind of new for them to hear about these things, but now I think with the internet and people being more conscious, I think that those things are going to be becoming bigger focuses ahead. So hopefully we don't have candidates that are saying one thing and then doing another, as we've had time and time again. So I'm really excited to see how platforms are going to really change and adapt, and for the better too, for the common person. There's also this really cool part of the woods. I don't know, let me see if I'm going to go through it. Actually just took a couple photos here but I don't know. Should I do it? Should I get shot? We're gonna find out. Check it out. There's a Trailblaze key. The only thing is I did see someone bike out here earlier while I was playing around on my camera. It's the only thing that really concerns me. No thanks. Looking to get a second camera body. I was debating whether if I should get an A7 III because it's pretty much the same thing, except you're not paying the extra. If you're buying it brand new, you're not paying the extra $800 for the 42 megapixel sensor. However, I think that the 42 megapixel sensor is really good if you take a nice wide angle shot. For example, the newly purchased 24 mil 1.4 G Master, which gives you that really wide angle. If you want to crop it and you really want to tell a story and you want to crop and say, hey, this is how this photo should look, and cut out extra stuff that really doesn't tell that story, that's kind of where I don't want to lose the resolution if I'm shooting on a 20 megapixel camera or 24. I don't really remember what it is, but I know the A7R III is a little double. But for $700 more, why wouldn't you take that extra resolution, especially in your photos, if that's what you're doing? I know a lot of people said, oh, well, it really doesn't matter if you're not blowing them up. I get it. That is true. It's all about the glass too. But it's also a way to just have this camera and not have to worry about getting another one unless you really need it down the line. The only thing right now that would make me upgrade and leave the Sony's been great coming from Canon, right? Huge difference, just as far as from what I've understood. And I'm a layman and I was new when I got it, but I love going mirrorless, and I noticed that the mirrorless quality cameras were just that much sharper, easier to use once you figured it out. And now I don't see myself, even if Canon came out with the best mirrorless and was slightly better, I don't see myself just switching from Sony. I really kind of believe in what Sony's doing right now. I'm gonna show you how well this lens performs when we go to in low light with some gear, event photography, and we'll keep it simple. Okay, we just got caught in the rain. It's funny how the sirens are going off at the same time. I'm gonna cut through and go to the car so I don't get anything wet. I was like, oh, what is that noise? Oh, it's rain. I should have figured that out. Anyway, for self-care, episode 2, not just testing out the gear and putting that together and how well that's that, but I think I'm going to talk about that concept, finding your purpose. Something that I found, I think, on Instagram a couple years ago, and I've been trying to redirect my life towards that, whether it's from corporate America to my art, to videoing. I'm trying to be the guy who does everything, but maybe master of none type thing. No, just try to build on top of that. So now that I have the gear, I know I have the talent, so I'm gonna try to lock that in. So anyway, I'll see you soon in the next one.